Hello everyone, I am Krishna. Uh, Welcome to part 2 of Learn Linux OS Easy for Beginners. In this part 2, we are going to discuss about boot process, run levels and installation methods. Booting process of a Linux machine and different run levels of Linux and different installation methods in Linux. Let us discuss about the booting process of a Linux machine first. Booting process of Linux will take 4 steps to come up: hardware boot, bootloader, kernel, and init process. Hardware hardware boot. BIOS initialization. Here it performs post power on self test. It sends a power good signal which checks all hardware connectivity. If all things are correct, then it gives a healthy beep. Then the second stage goes to bootloader. In this stage, the MBR checks for the bootloader of Linux, which is known as GRUB, Grand Unified Bootloader, at track 0, sector 1 of the boot device, such as hard disk, or a CD, or a DVD, or a pen drive that consists of 512 bytes in size. This stage it reads the file /boot/grub/grub.conf and identifies the kernel and init images. Latest version of grub is grub2. And the third stage is kernel. In this stage, it initializes the devices and mounts the root file system in read-only mode. Then it starts the first process called as init process. In this stage, it reads the file /etc/fs and the fourth process is init process. In this stage, it reads /etc/init tab where all run levels are stored. This makes the system to come up whether to which run level to boot into. If your run level is 3, then the command mode will come up. If run level is 5, then GUI, graphical user interface, will come up. And different types of run levels in Linux are there. There are 6 different run levels in Linux. So init 0, this command will shut down the machine. Init 1, this command will enter into a single user mode used by system admin for troubleshooting purpose. Init 2, this command is used to enter into a command mode but for debugging purpose, but some services won't run on this level, like network uh, and some services like Apache, like Samba, DNS, and like that. Init 3, purely command mode with the complete network facility, and all services will support from this level. And init 4, this level is not yet used for anything now. Init 5, this is complete graphical mode with full network and all services will run on this level. Init 6, this command will reboot the machine. Let us discuss about Linux installation methods. There are two different installation methods in Linux. One is standalone installation and one is network installation. In standalone installation, this method we can install the OS in two ways. One is on GUI based, like graphical user interface, and one is in text based. For GUI based installation, just press enter or type Linux install at the boot prompt. For text based installation, just type Linux space text at boot prompt. And the network installation, in this method, Linux can be installed through network. This method is called kickstart, and also we can use PXE boot server, like a diskless booting configuration, by configuring using NFS, HTTP, or FTP method. This network installation method will be discussed later in the future videos or in the advanced videos in next time. So this is the end of part 2. Thank you guys.